Alright my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of our F1 Manager Career Mode with Aston Martin. Last episode is linked above, feel free to go and check that one out before cracking on with today's. I'm going to give you a little 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoiler alert, we definitely tied up the Constructors' Championship last time, and to be fair, we've got 3 races to go this season, and it's all about seeing which one of our drivers is gonna win the championship. Esteban Ocon's come into some incredible form recently. Carlos Sainz has been a bit hit and miss. It's going to the wire by the looks of things, my friends, and that's what we're going to basically find out in the next 3 episodes. I'm going to continue to keep asking at the beginning of the episodes, do you want me to go for another season? Let me know, because if we're going to tie up both championships, I don't know if there's any point. But you know what? I will make it if you guys want to see it. Anyway, let's crack on with this one. I've moved forward. We're ready to go racing. There wasn't anything happening between last race and this. So let's just get in. So first and foremost, let's do those performance targets for this race. I don't know if we actually hit the mark last race. I had a bit of a weird old time of it again, didn't I? Look, the qualifying streak and the finishing position streak, well, the qualifying one reset because qualifying wasn't amazing. But anyway, let's get to it.
Music is in the air this weekend, but it's not mariachi we'll be hearing. It's going to be the roar of the engines and the cheers of the crowd. Formula One is back in the very heart of Mexico City at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. This is an exhilarating circuit on the Formula One calendar. We'll be sure to see plenty of battles and overtaking this weekend, especially with the help of not 1, not 2, but 3 DRS zones. This is it. We're down to the last few races of the season, and it's time for that final push. Who will be crowned champion at the end of it all? We'll find out soon enough. The competition is on.
Okay, so it looks as though we're going to have a nice dry race weekend once again. Practice, I'm hoping, should be simple. No new car parts. We're not putting any more car parts on the car. We've got some pretty good engine parts and whatnot. So let's get to it. Right, gang. So, practice is done. As you can see, really struggled with Esteban Ocon for a second race running, trying to get him set up. Carlos Sainz is looking amazing as we're about to go into qualifying, but Esteban Ocon's setup just doesn't sit right with me. This and this. Not too sure. If we were to take a look at Sainz, where does it probably need to be? Optimal at the top and at the bottom. This is just good. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to take a little look at it though, but we'll be ready for qualifying real soon. Right. I don't know about Ocon if he's set up right, but we can only try what I've done. I just needed to get a bit more. 80% is not very good at all. So yeah, let's just hope we can do that. Got to apologise if I sound a little croaky and whatnot, gang. I said last episode I'm suffering a little bit with a cold and stuff. It's just going around, you know, at the time of recording this. I'm quite ahead, really, where the series is concerned. Yeah, my daughter has been ill so much this winter. Oh my God, Sainz locked up. That's really not good. What's that going to have done to the tyres? Mr. Sainz. Not what we needed. Anyway, Ocon's on his flyer. Let's just take a look, shall we? Yeah, look at it. It batters that tyre, doesn't it? A little lock up. Anyway, let's see what Ocon can do. And, yeah, let's just hope that we're in for another really good race weekend. We've had some phenomenal ones this season. We really have. Ocon. I love this little section in the Mexico Grand Prix towards the end. What time is he going to pump in? He is going to go across the line in a 1:15.7. I don't know if that's good. I guess the only way we can compare it is by watching Sainz cross the line and seeing what Sainz puts in. I don't think either of our drivers hit any traffic on their laps. You will see Sainz has gone better through Sectors 1 and Sectors 2. Well, not someone's beaten him in Sector 2 since. But he's going to go across the line in a 1:15.5. Okay, so that's looking like a pretty good lap at the moment. Right. I don't think I need to run again, although I am a bit worried about Ocon in 8th. The raw pace of Magnussen in that Alpine is starting to petrify me. Not so much this season. If we were to go for another season, I really feel like that Alpine next year would be an incredible car. It's just so pacey. It's even making Stroll look good. He's in 6th, and he managed to get a podium, didn't he, a couple of races ago? It's just crazy, crazy, crazy just how good that car is. Let's just see. Let's see if Ocon is going to be safe. I'm pretty sure he will be. I think he did enough to get through. Right, we're going to run the slightly worn tyre first. I'm going to send Ocon out early again. Just get him out, get his laps set. And then I'm going to send Carlos out to get his lap done as well on this slightly worn and battered tyre. Hopefully the traffic won't hurt us too much. Verstappen's out nice and early as well. There is going to be cars going out on track just as Ocon's about to set his hot lap. Leclerc move out the way. I actually think it's going to be fine. Sainz though might hit all that traffic, which is a little bit of a problem. But yeah, Ocon's lap hopefully will be a-okay. Where is Ocon? He's going to be coming across the line shortly. And he's going to go across the line in a 1:15.7. It's pretty much what he did first time round. Well, there you go. Here we go. Sainz now. What's Sainz going to do? He's gone purple through 1 and 2. And he's going to stick it across the line in a 1:15.5. Which is pretty much what he did last time. They've done it on slightly worn out tyres. So that's quite interesting, to be honest with you. But yeah, there you go. Laps are set. And we will be bringing them back in. Now, I don't feel like I need to send them out. I think Sainz is fine. Ocon might be fine. I'm going to send Ocon out just in case. Just in case. I think it's too dicey not to. So yeah, I think we're just going to have to send him out. And just that 6th position. Verstappen and Perez down here. I'm looking at it and I'm just thinking there's cars that can improve. So yeah, let's just get Ocon out. He can set a lap, see what he does. He's on a brand new soft. He hasn't managed to go any quicker through Sector 1, but he's improved in Sector 2 and he gets through. Right, so I'm going to do the same thing again. We're going to get Ocon out. He's on the slightly worn tyre that he used at the end of the session, but Sainz is on a brand new tyre. I'm questioning whether to just do one flying lap with Carlos Sainz in this part of the qualifying, to be honest with you. We'll run 2 laps with Ocon. I feel like we've got pretty good pace, to be honest with you. And that's why I feel comfortable enough doing it. Obviously, we'd have to be hoping no mistakes, whatever, but we would start top 10, whatever happens. So, yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking of doing. Because then I've got sets of softs for the race. They are the fastest compound. That could help us. A low 1:15 is essentially what you're going for to get pole in this one. And he's done a 1:15.7 again. He's very consistent, isn't he? With the times that he's punching in. But yeah, I think I'm going to get him back in, stick some new tyres on, and then the latter part of the session we'll throw both cars out on track and we'll see what we can achieve in this qualifying. Right, so the time is drawing near. Leclerc is currently on pole with a 1:15.2, which is a very, very good lap. Yeah, it's a very good lap. It's a tasty lap. Magnussen currently P2. Stroll just behind him. It's crazy how good the Alpine is. All of a sudden. If they'd have got this strong earlier in the season, then there would have been problems on the horizon for us because they've developed a very, very good car. But can we show some true pace in the latter part of qualifying, and can we stick our cars slightly higher up the grid? We've gone quicker with Ocon, and have we gone much quicker with Sainz? That's what I want to know. Ocon currently P7, Sainz is P3. The only person who can beat us now is Verstappen, and Verstappen looks as though he's going to stay P7. Okay, so let's get into the setups. As you can see, we've got Ocon's car up to a 92%, which is very, very nice indeed. Off the line, we're starting... Where are we starting? P3? Oh, I don't know if I want to burn the tyre, to be honest with you. It'd take something to get past 2 cars. Right. we could go for the one-stop strat of a soft hard. Whatever happens, we're probably going to have to run the hard tyre. We're going to have a new soft. I feel like that might be the strat to go with. I just think it might. I think it might be the quicker strat. Especially initially. And then we've got the medium hard. I think I'm going to run that strategy for both cars. We'll just offset it by a lap. Yeah, we'll bring you in on lap 22. And yeah, it does mean we're taking it hard right to the end. And we're coming in quite early on that hard as well. I've got a feeling they might run the medium hard strategy. But we've shown in recent races that our strategies seem to come good, and our tyre wear seems pretty okay as well towards the end of the race. So yeah, look, this is not about the constructors anymore. This is about Carlos versus Ocon, and yeah, let's see who's the best out of the two of them.
It's sunny and bright as the drivers line up on the grid. Taking a look here at Carlos Sainz. They've managed a third-place start for this race, but can they turn it into a win? Further back, we've got Esteban Ocon. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. And we're just moments away now. This is it.
Okay,
Here we go.
Here we
the
go.
Mexican Grand Prix.
Let's see what we can do.
And it's lights out, and
away
away
we go. And we're going to be following Leclerc. Leclerc's got pace. Are we going to follow him into the first corner? Are we going to be second when we get there?
That's it.
I'm not sure, but the Mercedes didn't look like it got off the line all that well. And I think we might. Yes, we do. That is beautiful. Beautiful work. Where did Ocon? Stayed sixth by the looks of things at the moment. That's really good work from Carlos. Where is he? Yeah, he's having a little look. He's having a little look. Can he get it up into fifth? He looks as though he might. Yes, he does. That's really good from both drivers. Both gaining a position off the line. Beautiful stuff. That's just what we want. We want to be in the upper echelon of the race. And it looks like Leclerc is pulling away. Let's see what people are doing. Okay. They're all running the medium hard strategy. And here we are on the soft hard strategy. That might be where we're pacey then. Is that we're on that soft tyre. We could actually do with getting by Leclerc. I'm going to actually use the juice to try and do so maybe. Because if we could get by him and make the most of the soft tyre stint, get the hards on. Really surprised people are going with the medium. The tyres will be in better condition in the pit stops. I think that's probably what their thinking was, where that was concerned. So yeah, there is that. I'm going to bung this into overtake. I don't use overtake all that much anymore, but we're going to do it, and we're going to see if it will work for us in the rundown. I don't think it's gonna. Oh, it's unfortunate. We just can't get the job done. But if we could get past Leclerc and pull away, that would be very, very helpful, to be honest with you. We seem to have the pace on him because of the soft tyre. So, yeah, in the opening laps, we could do with getting by and seeing if we can get away, basically. So, we've pulled out a bit of a gap to 7th. As you can see, there's nearly 5-second gap there for the top 6. Sainz is showing some really raw race pace because Leclerc's all over the back of him, and he does look as though he's going to pass under DRS, and he gets close, and then all of a sudden Sainz just turns on the defence work, and it's been pretty incredible to watch. I think he might get us here though. He has been getting closer and closer each lap, but this is where Sainz is getting him. He's just faster through the corners for some reason. He gets a bit of defence work, gets the elbows out, and then he gets the DRS again in a minute, and he just goes past. Like it is crazy, just the raw pace that Sainz seems to have. But you know what? Like, this is about just running these tyres as long as we can. There's no point like fighting every opportunity we get. Look, there we go. Look, the DRS there. Whereas Leclerc can't get it done there under DRS. You know, that's what's really, really telling about it. We're going to get the DRS here, or at least we should have. And I don't think we did. Maybe because we were even going across the line. We didn't get any DRS. But yeah, Ocon is still running in 5th. He's unfortunately stuck because this is a bit of a DRS train. And yeah, it's just one of those things. There's been a crash. Big one, because there's a safety car. We're nowhere near the pit window. Okay, let's just conserve the tyres. That will actually do us a favour,
no DRS.
To be honest. We'll burn the fuel off as well. But yeah, I think that's actually going to do us a little bit of a favour. Have I missed the crash? I really wanted to take a look at it, but I was so busy once again. But Joe is out. Yeah, I think I missed the crash. I'm really sorry, gang. I do that so much. I'm so busy trying to, like, get my car sorted that I miss whatever accident happens. It was obviously a big one. It was obviously a bad one. But Joe is out. And we now run behind the safety car for a while. Right, we're in this lap. I've just got to know when to go for it. Need to know when to go for it. Probably in a minute. We might be able to take these tyres a little bit longer as a result here, which would be...
There is no overtaking until the control line, and there'll be 2 laps with no DRS.
Which would be good. Come on, let's do this, let's do this.
We think we can lean on the tyres more.
Here we go, right. Get it done. Oh, look at the Mercedes. Look at them. But both the Mercedes, whoa, they looked like they were closer to getting by me than first appeared, to be honest there. Just going to burn a little bit of power at the moment with the fuel and whatnot. Come on, let's just get this done. Yeah, big shunt early in the race. And yeah, looks like the tyres might go a little longer now. We might be able to go a couple more laps, which would really, really help our calls. So rather than... I'm probably going to pit around about lap 25 now, if I can. If I could take these off to lap 24 and lap 25, that's what I'm going to do. Because then it will give us a bit more longevity on that hard stint. Right, we've entered our pit window, but we're going longer. So we were going to pit lap 22, but we're going to try and take it to lap 24. So yeah, I've got to really keep an eye on it now, because I'm going to be managing it. Right, I'm actually going to lean off that. I don't think we're going to get the lead that we wanted. Yeah, instead we're just going to manage this in the pit window.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
And Leclerc is getting it done there now, which he wasn't before. So that's interesting. Here we go.
Red Bull gained a place.
We've entered our pit window as well, but I don't think that's really going to matter all that much, because we're going to go a bit longer if we can. So yeah, I'm not really taking too much notice of it. There we go. Sainz is back in the lead.
Looks
Oh,
like
Ocon has been dropped. Big. Oh, no, he hasn't. He looked like he was a massive gap for Ocon then. But no, he hasn't been dropped. He's all good in the hood. Okay. So we've got to pick our moment, basically, with Ocon to go, haven't we? So do we pit on lap 24? Or on lap 23 for 24? That's what I'm trying to work out at the moment. Now, as you can see, we can definitely take this tyre a little bit longer. And in doing so, it will help us. Leclerc is pulling away. It would appear. That could just be tyres. That could be the tyres. They've finally given up. Yeah, that's crazy how all of a sudden he just seems to have just some unbridled pace I can't deal with. Ignore. There we go. Or it could just be that I made a mistake. And there we go. Pit stops are happening. Pit stops are happening. So, yeah, I'm not sure. They must have been soft tyre runners, those guys. They must have been. Ocon. So, Ocon, I'm going to start pushing the pace for you now. And then I'm going to start pushing the pace for you next lap, I think. And then, yeah. So, tyres. See, look, they're in such a better position, the tyres. We've definitely got a couple more laps. Right, so I'm going to start pushing the power for you this lap. So, yeah, people are all coming in. They're all pitting. And it's going to be interesting, really, really interesting, to be honest with you, to see where we kind of end up at the end of all this. But yeah, I'm going to actually jump in with Ocon at the moment, because Ocon's the one we want to control. Because, yeah, we're probably going to go to this lap, and then we're going to pit at the end of this one. So, I'm actually going to go for it on the tyres now as well. Just take everything we can from this. I've got to throw the deploy, and we're actually gonna open that pit option. And we're going on to the medium, aren't we? Sorry, we're going on to the hard. The medium would not make it to the end. Yeah, let's get on that hard tyre. And go neutralise that. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Let's try and get this done. Leclerc is in the lead of the race. He has some real pace all of a sudden, and I just think it could be that the soft tyre has gone off, and that's just one of those things. Right, let's throw that back and throw that back. We're not really going to gain anything, so we might as well. We'll go back to Carlos Sainz. He's into the pit. Sainz carries on, and yeah, Sainz is coming in this lap, and we're going to get him onto the hard tyre as well. I'm actually going to go quite aggressive on these tyres just for this lap. We might as well. And where is Ocon going to come out? He's going to come out in 7th place. That's not bad. That's not bad. He's behind Vettel, who is quite a ways up the road. It does have to be said. Is that a pit stops gap, though, up the road? That's the big thing, isn't it? We're going to balance you out. We're going to balance you out. And yeah, you're going to come in for your pit stop. And that's that done. Stroll just locked up. Sainz is in. So Sainz is probably going to come out in 6th. If he gets out in front of Vettel, that's amazing work. That is amazing work. Wow. There you go. That just shows you how far behind he was. Right, we probably need to get Ocon by Vettel, and then we just race this race until obviously we get to those pit windows for everybody else. Yeah, we must get him by Vettel, because Vettel's going to just hold him back, because Vettel is so slow at the minute. Fresh hard tyres for us. There we go. Bottas is into the pits. Are we going to be able to get around and get by Bottas? I don't know if we are. Bottas, it looks like he's done. We really need Sainz to push this pace. Can he get out? Can he get ahead of him?
Aston Martin with a great play there.
I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did. I think he might have got stuck behind him. There we go. Ocon's got by. Yeah, I don't think the pits have quite worked because the Mercedes has jumped us. So there you have it. The Mercedes has jumped us. I think they've pitted a lot earlier than I expected. I've managed to take a soft tyre as long as they've taken the medium tyre. That seems pretty wild to me. But yeah, there you go. And there we go. Verstappen's into the pits, and we are not going to be in a position here to get by. We are probably going to get jumped in the pit windows here. Let's throw some deploy on. We're probably going to get jumped by cars here in the pit window. If we can get past Verstappen, which, I don't think we did. There we go, though. We do seem to have some real raw pace going into the corner, and I think we've been passed by the Mercedes as well. I think, basically, the way Verstappen exited the pit, that really hurt us there. Really hurt us. We're still kind of pushing this. We're trying to get by. Are we going to be in front? I think we might in the end. That's pretty incredible. There you go. I've managed to help Ocon catch up a little bit as well. These guys are going to get in and out. They're going to get in and out. They're going to be 1-2 because of our fighting. And yeah, this is just crazy. I'm going to have to use all the energy. Can we leapfrog? No, we are. Yes, we're P2. There we go. Actually, we're probably about where we were. And our tyres are not that bad. I thought they were going to pit a lot later than us, and they didn't. So actually, this seems like a pretty open race. Ocon did lose a place in all of that, but Sainz is about where he was. Ocon did lose a pace, but they must have been really, really good when it come to the pit window. They must have just had exceptional pace on the medium tyre, whereas we just didn't have it on the soft. So quite a bit of the race has gone by now. We don't have the pace on this tyre that we had on the soft at all, and we're actually dropped back into third. We got done on the straight, and the DRS for us just isn't working because of the nature of the beast. And yeah, we're now in P3. I think we're going to have a real tough time getting past. The car's up ahead as well. Because of A, we don't really have the pace. B, it's really difficult in the DRS train. But Ocon's at the back of this train. I don't see Ocon getting by either. Ocon's probably in a worse position than Sainz is, because Sainz can kind of use the DRS zones a bit better, and he can almost follow the car along as long as they're brave. You know, like if I was to deploy now, we're going to drain the battery completely here, but you know, you can kind of follow that car. Okay, are you brave enough? You know, that's kind of how it gets to that point, whereas he was pretty brave that time. So with a little bit of ERS, you can potentially get it done, but the issue there lies that the ERS just, you need to charge that battery up eventually. But now it's a case of like they could do the same thing that we just did. So yeah, I'm looking. I think it's looking like a podium. Is it going to be a race win at the moment? I just can't tell you, to be honest with you, because we don't seem to have the same pace on this tyre that we had on the soft. We were rapid on the soft. Managed to take that soft to a window where mediums were going to. So yeah, I think that tells you all you need to know about our soft tyre stint. And but yeah, the hard tyre stint just isn't going the same way. But we're going to take the lead of the Grand Prix again, which is pretty good. But Ocon's the one I'm worried about the most. He just isn't going to get past these guys, unfortunately. I could try and micromanage it all I want, you know, power down, ERS down in the right part of the racetrack, but he just isn't really ever close enough to get it done, you know. So like if I was to do this now, ERS and power, but because of the DRS, is he going to get it done? Probably not. And there you go. It's just, that's just the way the cookie crumbles every single lap. And I can do that every single lap. But yeah, just don't think it's going to get the job done, unfortunately. Right, we actually had a bit of a mistake from Verstappen. He was kind of running in this and he spun it. And I said this is kind of what we needed to happen if Ocon was going to stand a chance. We really did need the mistakes, and there's a big one there. Ocon. It's so tough when he's running at the back of this. It's so tough. I would expect Max to maybe catch us up because of the trainer cars. It doesn't help, really. It doesn't help anyone. We're going to try and just have a bit of power. Just running in here. And I'm going to go again on the straight. We do have quite a bit, whereas as you can see, Sainz doesn't have a lot of that going for him. So yeah, let's just see if we can make this work. I don't think we will. No, I just think that's a tactic I'm going to have to give up on, unfortunately. Yeah, Sainz is still leading, but it's so neck and neck between him and Leclerc, and because the Mercedes are so close, one really bad kind of mistake and you lose 2 places. So yeah, it is dicey as at the moment, to be fair, for Carlos Sainz. He would actually be better running in P2 and just taking it P2 all the way to sort of like lap 70 odd, and then just me putting all the power down and seeing what happens then. We have the DRS every time, like on this part here. As you can see, look, the DRS is so good for us. Works every time. I know we seem to have really good drive out of here. That's usually where we take the lead. Not managed to do it this time. But, yeah, we're running quite well. But P2, P5 at the moment. It's looking okay. It is looking okay. Not long to go in the race. And what I'm trying to do is just save up a bit of fuel for the last lap or two for Carlos. So then we could hopefully have a bit of a run in the last couple of laps to maybe try and pull out with a bit of extra power and whatnot. But Leclerc, all of a sudden, just seems to have ultimate power. We've got another bit of traffic coming up here. That could prove a little bit of an issue. Carlos Sainz. This is really going to get in the way, this car. They need to blue flag him, move him out the way. He's going to affect the race. Oh, that was close. That was close. He's going to affect everybody else, though, as the two cars... no, everyone got past. Everyone got past. I thought he was really going to affect things then. But actually, we will just jump in. Oh, we don't have the ERS. Just don't have it. I've tanked the ERS systems, to be fair. I don't think we've got it. Right, we're getting to penultimate lap territory. I have got a little bit of fuel that I've been saving up. I'm probably going to save it for the last lap. Ocon, I have accepted that it is P5. It's just one of those things. So what I need from Sainz is to just be very, very good through this lap. Keep it nice and tidy. Keep it safe. We might have a little bit that we can push. And then I'm literally just going to throw everything at this in the last lap. Tyres the lot. We're just going to go for it and see if we can win this race. Ocon, I just can't get him past those Mercedes. I've tried all race long. Nothing has worked for me. This is where Leclerc is kind of getting me at the moment. But yeah, I think that with all of this on this pit straight on the last lap, we should be all right to get past him. And yes, there we go. Right, just ease off of that again. There we go. DRS. Oh my god, I actually had DRS there for Sainz. That seems like a bit of a cheat. Right, I'm going to pick and choose my moments basically to use the ERS system. I kind of know the bits that are quick, so that's where I'm going to go for it. And we've just got to keep him behind us. And we should be alright. I think we're going to win the race. We're going to win the Mexican Grand Prix. Come on, Carlos Sainz. I'm going to throw it out there. I think the Drivers' Championship is going to be going to the Spaniard. Poor old Ocon. He just could not get past the Mercedes in this one. Unbelievable racing. Brilliant stuff. What a job.
What a fantastic result for Carlos Sainz. Imagine how chuffed they must be. A podium is a real feat, and it's been accomplished in style. And with that, the Sainz name remains engraved in F1 history. But there we have all three drivers that are taking home the silverware, along with the most valuable points.
So there you have it, gang. The race is over. Esteban Ocon actually ended up finishing a place better than he started, so that's something. That was probably down to Max's mistake, though, unfortunately. But Carlos Sainz goes from third to first. He wins another Grand Prix this season. As you can see, 8 wins, 15 podiums. So what's that, 15 podiums from 20 races? That's pretty incredible, to be honest with you. 5 pole positions as well this season. What's Esteban done? 4 wins, 13 podiums. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. They've both finished every race as well. So yeah, there you go. So 134 points, 122. The gap is 12 points. That's a lot for Ocon to try and make up going into the last couple of races, isn't it? It's been a really good season though, and we continue to pull out a big lead at the top. The Constructors is ours, we already know that. So that was a very good day at the office. Our penultimate race is next time. We do have a driver point for Sainz. You know what, I'm actually going to throw it on adaptability. The better he can be in the rain, then that helps us. By the way, you know I always say that Max is really good in the rain. Yeah, he has a 93 adaptability, so no wonder he's super quick in the rain. Anyway, my friends, we're done and dusted. Join me next time for Brazil Can't wait for it. Until then, though, like, share, subscribe, get your comments in the comment section below. But until then, stay safe, stay humble. See you all later.